Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Hope you are doing great. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please go ahead and subscribe. I have created bunch of playlists to cover various categories of problems such as breadth first search, dynamic programming, binary search, and so on. There are some of the playlists which include the data structure level questions such as trees, graphs, linked lists, stacks, queues, and so on. I have uploaded the code for this problem to the GitHub repository. You can get the link from the description below this video. Let's jump into today's problem. Reverse string. Write a function that reverses a string. The input string is given as an array of characters. So basically we are given with an array of characters, even though the problem state heading says reverses string, right? So we are given with actually the array of characters, not actually a string, right? So we are one step closer to the solution. So it should serve as a hint to us. Basically, instead of giving a string to us, the input is a set of characters, right? So it's a character array. So we are one step closer to the solving problem. So it's actually a hint for us. So what we have to do is, if it was a string, right, we had to anyway convert that to a character array. So but in this case, instead of we converting it to a character array, we are given with a character array as input. So that's a good thing to us. So let's go on read. So do not allocate a space for another array. You must do this by modifying the input array in place with the order of 1 extra memory. You may assume all the characters consist of printable ASCII characters. So this is an additional requirement that it has put, right? So let's say, for example, if there is no such requirement, let's say the problem is only until this point, right? So writing a function which reverses a string essentially, right? So you are given with a character array. So in that case, what we would do is, like, okay, assign or declare another array which is equal to the length of the given array and copy down all the characters in the reverse order. So that's what we can do, right? So what that would do, basically it would take an extra memory which is equal to the length of the given character array, right? And you'll have to go through the entire array, right? So that's how you will be doing. But as per the description, we are restricted to take any extra space. So we'll have to take and we'll have to use only the space that is given to us. That is the character array, right? So what we are going to do is, basically we are going to do a reversal of the characters basically. So what we will do is, we'll assign a start. The start will be a 0, right? So that is a 0 index, right? So start is 0 index. End will be basically length minus 1, right? So what is the length? It's a length of the character array given. So in C#, the arrays are 0 based. So last character will be at the length minus 1 if length is the character array's length. So start is 0 and end is length minus 1 in that case, right? So what we are going to do is, we are going to flip the characters in start and end, right? So for example, right, so let me take here, right? So that is the example, right? So start is 0, length is what? Length 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So end will be 4 for this particular case. So what we are saying is, we flip those characters in 0 and 4. What is at 0? H. What is at O? Sorry, what is at 4? It is O. So you flip. So this becomes H and this becomes O, right? And then once we flip, we increment the start and decrement end, right? So that's what we are going to do. So when we increment start, that becomes 1. When we decrement end, that becomes 3. So that means this is 1 and this is 3, right? So we will flip those. So this L becomes E and this E becomes L, that is flipping. And now after this, we again do it. So start becomes what? 2. End becomes 2, right? So start and end are pointing to the same, right? So we do this while start is less than end. So this is what is our output now, right? So this is the answer. So this is a simple way of doing. So what you are essentially doing is, you put a start pointer and end pointer, you flip the characters, whatever they are sharing. So reverse, right? So this is what our answer, what we are expecting. It's same as this one, right? So you don't have to know what is the character inside and whatsoever, right? So even though it said you assume all the character consists of printable ASCII characters, right? So you don't have to really look into what is the content of that particular character. You can just say reverse or flip those characters in start and end positions, right? So that's how we are going to do it. Let's go ahead and look at the algorithm for the code for this, right? It's a simple code. So it just follows the discussion that we had. So start is 0, end is s dot length minus 1, that's what we said. And while start is less than end, we are going to do this flipping. So in order to flip the characters, right, we need a temporary space, that is C. We are putting this start character in that temporary variable, and then we put end into start and we put that C into the end, and we increment the start and we decrement the end, right? So that's what we have been doing in our example. So how many times this will execute? While start is less than end, right? So typically if the length of the string is n, right, then this while loop will be executed by n by 2 number of times, right? So that's the thing. So let's go look at the time and space complexity for this algorithm. So time complexity, how many times we said we are going to go through this while loop? It's n by 2, where n is length, right? N is length of s, right? So we are incrementing start and decrementing end. So we are doing like 2-step process, right? So that means essentially what is the complexity order of n by 2. But since we are going to remove all the constants from the big O notation, it will be order of n, right? So even though we are saying order of n, right, but practically or technically it is not really going through all those characters, but it is just flipping. So the real runtime will be order of n by 2, right? And what is the space complexity that we are using? Are we using an extra space? There are couple of variables that we are using, start, end, and a character, temporary character, right? So these are like irrespective of the string length, they are same. So we would say the space is a constant space, right? So this satisfies our requirements, right? So we are just modifying the input array in place with order of one extra memory. So that is order of 1 space, and we are doing that in the order of n time. So just mind you, the time is order of n, even though in practical the time taken for this code will be much lesser. It's almost half of what n is, right? So that's how we are able to solve in the reversal of the string in place with constant amount memory. If you have any further questions, please post them in the comment section below this video. You can find the code in the GitHub repository, and the links are mentioned in the description section below this video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please go ahead and subscribe and share among your friends. Please click on the bell icon so that you will be notified with all my future videos. Thank you for watching. I will be back with another video very soon. Till then, stay safe. Goodbye.